What's going on, guys? Johnny here, 83%. It's gonna be a quick word tonight. It's called the elegant ones. Listen, guys. There's a power that comes in when you decide to be a glass house. There's a power that happens within your life when you decide to live on character and integrity. And what's character and what's integrity? What's elegance, right? It's what you're doing in the dark. I don't have to be the dead horse. Some of y'all know what you're doing in the dark, and I don't think you guys understand how vulnerable it leaves you. I won't say that because a lot of you guys do understand how vulnerable it leaves you, but I think a lot of us are in denial. I think a lot of us think it's not that bad, or if we love certain sins, right? There were certain sins that I loved and I didn't want to let go. There were certain, I guess, how do you say it? Sin. It's falling short of the mark, right? I've said in many videos, right? The goal is not perfection, but we're trying to reach perfection. Why? Because by default, we get excellence, right? Sin is literally missing the mark, right? But it's not intentionally missing the mark. Like some of us, like I learned recently about me through a very wise woman from this class I'm currently taking, right? And she said, she helped me understand that in my past, whenever I was dealing with deep trauma, right, where, like, for example, the night Chadwick Boseman died, right, because I have such like this weird connection with him, I end up like taking some actions. They weren't smart, and they left me in a lot of trouble. They left me in a lot of they left me tangled up. And what I'm trying to tell you guys is that at 30, it took me 31 years old to realize that, yo, you cannot deal with dire situations like this anymore. Like, you have to learn how to process pain. You have to learn how to process when your back's against the wall, obstacles, anything that's coming your way that feels uncomfortable, right? We've all heard the adage, right? All pain is, right? Pain is weakness leaving the body. But that's not what I'm talking about here. Right now, I'm talking about you wake up one day, you get a bad phone call. You wake up one day and like, you get fired. You wake up one day and like something unexpected happened that is not good. That's negative. A lot of us are running to that screen. A lot of us are running to smoking the blunt. A lot of us are running to drinking. A lot of us are running to people from our past, right? That's gonna make us feel good. It's gonna validate us. So here's my point of this video, because I'm not gonna make it long. Okay, like only you can heal yourself through God's help, of course. All vices do is prolong the process. All vices do is add another year of pain into your life. In fact, they just open up another door so other people with those same vices can come in and enable you even more. It's Saturday night, guys. For most of my adult life, on a Saturday night, I'd be lit right now, pre-gaming, going out, and it took me 31 years to basically not only understand the dire magnitude that comes with living a life of thrill, right? I always tell people I never really wanted, like, some people, they want a girlfriend. They wanted a great relationship, right? They wanted their friends, right, to party with me. I wanted thrill. I wanted to live life 100 miles an hour. I wanted excitement. I wanted to like feel, right? And in my past, I would do whatever I had to do to have a night where it was thrill. But on the flip side, I was watching everything that I love get taken away from me. And it took me 31 years, guys, to be by myself on a Saturday night. Till this day, I'm not smoking, not doing no shrooms, not partying, not getting drunk. Right now, I am not talking to any women. The only women I talk to is my auntie and my goddaughter and my cousins, right? But most of the day I spend with myself. Why? I just got tired of living life on the conditions of my vices. I got tired of living life on the hype of the crowd. I got tired of pretending that people who were not really my friends were my friends. And I'm so excited about like 2023. Because for the first time, this is the first season of my life, guys, where like I'm literally about to like break every single rope that I was tied to because the previous year I had done some stuff and I didn't clean up whatever it was that I did, and it followed me into the next year. So these last 2 weeks, I'm fighting. I'm doing everything I can to make sure that any ropes that are on me, any entanglements that I'm a part of, not like relationships or anything like that, but just like life stuff, okay? That I've been tied to. I'm trying to break every single one of them off. And you can't do that while you're smoking the blunt. You can't do that while you're so bitter about what they did. I have forgiven every single person that's done anything to me. Am I in contact with them? No, because I'm not an idiot, right? I'm still trying to get myself to 100% buy into the man that I am today. It was yesterday and plan to be tomorrow. A man of high character, high integrity, a glass house, right? I'm preparing myself for the marriage I'm gonna have when the time has come. I'm preparing myself for the multiple businesses, right? That's gonna take a great CEO to run. Right? I'm doing everything I can to make sure, guys, right, that the people, I posted this thing earlier. It was like, lions only hang out with lions. That's the reason why I'm usually by myself. Like, I understand. I'm in a point in my life where I can't hang out with just anybody. I won't. I don't date anymore, but if I did, I wouldn't date just anybody. If you're in the club, I'm not for you. You won't see me in a dating app. You won't see me, like, you just won't. Like, I've dropped all that. All my homies who are still in the club, you're not gonna get a call from me. All my homies that are smoking, drinking, doing shrooms, blase, I love y'all. But no, we can't make music together. We can't hang out. Why? Because I know where I'm going. I know the plans he has for me. Plans to prosper me. Plans to give me a good future. Plans to give me a great family. I know the angels that are like protecting me at all times. And so I'm watching a lot of people that I've known for a long time and that I met recently, and I'm like, yo, like, do they know where some of these decisions are gonna land them? Because I don't think they do. I'm watching people who just refuse to forgive, and I'm like, yo, do you know, like, not forgiving is keeping you tied to your past? Like, this is the last thing that I'll say. The present really does not exist. We live in two worlds, the past or the future. Right? Like, right now it just became the past. 2 minutes from now is the future. There's really no such thing as present. But if you have unforgiveness, you're living your life on the past because all you can think about is the people that hurt you. That's why I tell people, like, forgiving is not for them, it's for you. And then once you forgive everybody, you realize you stop thinking about the past, and now you can see your dreams again. And now you're waking up every single day doing these practical things to get you to your dreams. So if somebody's trying to text me, bro, let's go out. No. How's going out beneficial to me making my first $1 million so that I can take care of my family, my aunties, my 34 cousins, the wife that I don't have yet? It just doesn't compute. How does going out keep me sober-minded so I can make good decisions? Bro, it's only a couple of drinks, bro. It's Saturday night. Now I'm good. I'd rather be inside. I think like my future kids will appreciate the fact that I was inside spending time with God, reading, learning from men of high character, learning from men who are where I want to be, than getting a couple of drinks, which could lead to, I don't know, a DUI, a fight, people getting shot up at clubs. I said it was going to be a short video, but the Holy Ghost, he just get to rolling, you know what I mean? And the next thing you know, I can't stop talking. I'll stop right here. I love y'all, but but I love me too. And I love the wife that I'm going to have one day even more. And I love the children I'm going to have one day even more. And I'm trying to leave a legacy. And that don't start when I have kids, when I'm married. Like, I talk about family a lot because I understand, like, this whole thing is about relation. It's all about family. Like, this whole thing is about family. It's about a God who wants his royal family back. So guess what? I'm made in his image. So of course I know, like, my role here is to have my own family, my own camp where I can lead them into the promised land, right? But how cool would it be if I set the promised land before they come? That'd be pretty dope. But you can't do that without character. You can't do that without integrity. You can't do that when you're still smoking, drinking, shrooms, sleeping around, doing things in the dark, talking behind people's back, unforgiveness. You can't. That's why I can't hang out with just anybody. You're the average of the 6 people. Like, I had like lunch with a guy today who was a millionaire. Didn't even know. And you know what's crazy? The people who are making 40, 50K, when I tell them, like, yo, I got plans of being a multi-billionaire, they get mad when I would say that. They'd be like, no, you're, and it's crazy. The guy I sat with today, right? You know what he said to me? He said, bro, I could tell. He said, bro, like, I can already tell you, I can tell you're gonna be a billionaire. And he had made a few million. You know what he said to me? He said, don't forget me. Like, I could tell he believed, like, he's like, I could tell, bro. There's something about you. There's just something about you, bro. So if I'm chasing that because there's certain things there's certain things I want to change in this world, right? Because I want to leave an inheritance for my kids. Like, I know the value of my stock. I know the value of my stock. So why would I hang out with people who don't know the value of their stock? Because if they did, they would have been killed the vices. You're doing the vices, you're going out partying, you're doing all that stuff, hanging out with people you know you shouldn't. You know why? You don't know who you are. You don't know your name. That's why lions only hang out with other lions. 83%. Johnny out.